Carlos Rivera. I'm the president of Grace ROI. I recently attended Ecosystem Seminar on Marketing, and I found the information very useful. It's going to be very helpful for my company. I will be implementing a lot of these changes. But I looked left and I looked right as I was attending the conference, and I noticed a few empty seats. I thought to myself, why is that? So I looked up social media accounts for ecosystems, and while they were there, they actually lacked in their presence and in their content. And I thought to myself, aha, here's the bottom line. Ecosystems is missing out. People from every age group around the country use social media, and most of us quite frequently. It's a great way to increase exposure, not only because of the large audience that we have, but also because the advertisements on there are very inexpensive as compared to their counterparts on television or radio, and their ads are easy to target. So we don't have to do scattershot ads. We can actually target the people we want to target on social media quite easily. Facebook, of course, being the biggest one. I wanted to explain, though, that the biggest three shares of the country, the population, are broken up into three different age groups. And the first of which we have are the baby boomers. We've heard a lot about them. Baby boomers are born from 1946 to 1964, and up until recently, they were the biggest of the three groups. They've been overtaken. I'll get into that later. When we market to baby boomers, the advertisements should be simple. Baby boomers demand value for their dollar and simplicity in advertisement. Baby boomers will, like the others, they'll dabble into a few other social media accounts, but vastly prefer Facebook. So we should, when we market to baby boomers on social media, we should spend the most of our time, effort, and money on Facebook. The second group we have is the best generation to ever live. That's my generation, Generation X, born from 1965 to 1980. We happen to be the smallest of the three groups. We lead busy lives. I have three children of my own. They have school. I have school, obviously. We have jobs. We're running from place to place. So we need simple and short, effective marketing. We also prefer Facebook more than others. We'll dabble into Instagram and a few of the others, but Facebook is also key for us. What sets Generation X apart, marketing-wise, is we happen to be the most brand loyal of the three groups. If we get good service from a company, we are the most likely to return to that company. So we should, when we advertise to Generation X, probably give them some kind of brand loyalty rewards program and make it simple, of course. And then last of the three groups, we have the millennials. I've heard a lot about them on the news. Millennials get blamed for destroying everything, which is, of course, not true. Millennials, just to make sure we know who we're talking about, are people born from 1981 to 1996. Last year, they overtook baby boomers as the largest portion of consumers in the country, over 72 million people. They want, though, their difference, whereas the previous two generations value deals more, millennials tend to value who they're doing business with as a company. So they want a backstory. They want to know about the company themselves, the starters, the founders, and how the company has grown since then. Millennials, obviously they use Facebook as well, but they are the most likely to dabble into Instagram, Pinterest, and a few of the others. So we have to make sure that we know how to diversify with millennials, especially when we're looking at accounts like Instagram, where things are more vibrant, so therefore our advertisements must be more vibrant. But by not advertising to the biggest consumer group, we are definitely missing out there. We have to, when we market on social media in general to any group, we have to spend wisely. So we have to remember, Facebook is king by far. They're by far the biggest social media network on earth and in the country. So we don't just scattershot advertisements. We use Facebook, we use Instagram, and we target our audience. We want to set our budget. We want to know how much we're spending ahead of time, and we want to set the length of time, and we want to refresh these advertisements by keeping them fresh. People don't want to see the same advertisements over and over again. We have to remember that by increasing our presence and our budget on social media, we get to target who we want. We want business owners. We want CEOs. We want managers, people that are going to send their employees to ecosystem seminars. So we'll focus heavily on Facebook, and we remember that we want to set our advertisements apart from the others on Instagram. They should be vibrant and lively. We want to our advertisements are going to drive traffic to the company websites and to social media pages. We have to make sure that we keep those websites and pages updated. We want to tell our story. We want to tell the world why we're here and what makes us different from our competition. When customers engage us on these pages, we want to make sure that we get back to them quickly because we want to make them feel valued. We don't want to let them sit there. And most of all, for any of these age groups, it's important that we keep our engagements and our advertisements simple, to the point, and we want to let our products speak for themselves. We want to drive traffic to the websites. That way, we can save time, we can save effort, and the customers are more deeply satisfied. I hope you've enjoyed this information. I hope you found it useful. Please reach out to me with any questions or concerns, and I look forward to our next interaction. I look forward to attending the next ecosystem seminar, hopefully this time with less empty seats in the audience. Thank you and have a great day.